reigning champion, Roadblock.
Returning meaner and tougher, completely rebuilt in aluminium rather than steel. The circular saw blade teeth tipped with tungsten. You'll hear a police two-tone siren when it attacks. What you see are road signs on the outer shell.
Robot ears, stand by.
The first competitor, the champions, Roadblock. And Killertron's on the run! It's piggyback time! They're in and underneath Killertron! No! It's all over! Roadblock the winner!
Inside we've had quite an improvement really. We've got brand new wheelchair motors, petrol-driven disc cutter, and all the electronics are in the front this time. That's pretty much it.
3, 2, 1.
Ender Blewett and Chris Kinsey are back then with technology teacher Peter Kinsey, and it looks as if they're going to take on the Sentinel with a little dash of speed. The wheels, tyres from a wheelchair, went for the burst of speed, pronged by the Sentinel, held up here. The two-tone siren you can hear there is a police siren. Roadblock uses it while on the attack. It's defending there, but through. Oh my goodness me, nearly steered into the pit of oblivion. Torched, but through. The champions are safe.
Roadblock towards the platform. Well, you didn't seem to have any problems there, did you?
That thing's huge.
It is big, but you just slip by it. You slip by. Are you feeling confident? You won the last war. Do you think you're going to win this one?
Well, we really want to make Sir Killerhurtz's acquaintance. We'll look out for him in the next round.
All right. Well done, lads. See you in the next round.
There's confirmation. Roadblock completing the course. No problems for the reigning champs.
How did winning Robot Wars change your lives?
Well, it's given us something good to put on our CVs for university application. And, well, it was an experience we won't forget. I mean,
I want to know, have women been throwing themselves at you now? I don't want to know about CVs.
I wouldn't say that. We've had a bit more attention, I'll say that.
You seem to be hanging around our pits a lot more than since.
Oh, no.
Robot ears, stand by.
Roadblock first up.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Here come the champions. Attacking the Skittles head on. The house robots can't go into that triangle exclusion zone. They want to go in there for safety. Like that, you see. They can do. And Roadblock's shovel at the front, creating damage and mayhem. Oh, look at the barrels tumbling here. It's a great run by the defending champions. They've nearly obliterated the whole of the Skittles triangle. Get out of there, Killerhurtz. Great run by the champions.
Come on to the podium. Well, you've got to be happy with that, surely.
Not too bad, but not as well as we'd hoped. We're just hoping that's enough to get us into the arena. We're looking forward to some fights.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roadblock.
Well, let's see how many barrels were knocked down. 34 sets the benchmark. Will that be enough? The first of the semi-finals, Killerhurtz against Roadblock.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Oh, Killerhurtz, that's gruesome and ghastly. It's no teddy bear's picnic, that's for sure. Roadblock in underneath Killerhurtz. That will be a tactic, pushing them towards the perimeter patrol zone, where the house robots can now attack Killerhurtz. That's good style, using the sword to push Killerhurtz into that zone. In comes Shunt, it's pickaxe to pickaxe. Mighty power in the Killerhurtz weapon. 800 kilos of force, but it was good style, good driving by the Roadblock champions. They veer away from danger. And Killerhurtz in the PBZ doesn't seem to be able to get away. They're worried. I think they're immobilized, and in come the house robots. I don't think Killerhurtz can move here. There's the dead metal camera. It seems to me they're immobilized. The teddy bear waits on top of the axe. It's almost inevitable. They can't get away. They're being pushed and pushed and pushed towards the pit. They're in, they're out. The champions are through. Bye-bye, teddy bear.
Roadblock. One more fight, and you're through to the series semi-finals. You're excited?
Very excited, yeah. Keep our fingers crossed.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roadblock, give them a round of applause. Killerhurtz, fight the dust. Cheers, guys.
And so to the final. Roadblock against Onslaught.
Robot ears, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Roadblock, the champs and top seeds for Robot Wars. Onslaught just waiting. In comes Roadblock. Trying to lift it up again with that great scoop made from the roadside. Bashes behind. What can David Wood do for Onslaught, which seems immobilised? It's not moving here. There could be a problem. I think there is a problem. Look at that. It's smoking, and they know it, and they're punishing. If you're weak, you'll be victimised. It's as simple as that. By the Deadly House robots. Onslaught on fire. And all the Roadblock has to do now is avoid trouble. Oh, look for that showboating now. They're taking on the House robots. They know they're victorious. Pronged by dead metal. Pierced by dead metal. But surely the winners again. Roadblock.
Oh, Roadblock! You went to the podium! Well, you won the last war. You're now through the series semi-finals. How do you feel?
It's feeling good. It's looking good.
Onslaught never really got going, though, did he?
I don't think that was fair. It would have been nicer to have a good bash with him, but it's the way it goes.
Well, you wanted the right good rumble, but you didn't get one.
That's right. That's right. We had to put up the shunt instead.
Are you going to make any modifications for the series semi-finals?
We've got a bit of work to do, yeah.
Looks like Dead Metal snapped our strummer shaft again, so we'll have to get that fixed.
Ladies and gentlemen, give them a round of applause.
Roboteers, stand by.
The defending champions Roadblock with Hender Blewett and Chris Kinsey.
The only option we can actually fit down is the Sentinel route, because every other route's got some sort of width restriction. But the Sentinel is under instruction that he can do whatever he wants in there today. So I mean hopefully the bucket will just be doing the old radius sweep. But if it's going up and down, it could punch the bonnet and go through it. It's just a risk we've got to take. Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
110 centimetres wide. Too big for its own good, and they didn't look confident taking on the Sentinel. It's their only route. Turning to get the circular blade into play, and immediately sparks fly. The circular saw blade with the tungsten tipped teeth, and that's caused damage there. For the Sentinel, gouging out metal. They know they're pinned in here. Peter Kinsey, the teacher, behind, and that is disappointing progress, if any at all. And was that a wave farewell from Peter Kinsey? Only 5.45 metres for the defending champions Roadblock.
We wait and see. We have a couple of tea.
I'll second that. Let's get charged up, ready for the next round.
Yeah.
My money's on Rex.
This should be good fun. I mean, this game is probably the best game I've ever seen. Yeah, it's going to be a good laugh.
Okay, your teams have gone in, go on.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
But who'll have the last laugh? That's the police siren you can hear there on top of Roadblock, in addition. For Robot Wars this time around. They get the ball in the pit, that's 20 points. If they get themselves in the pit, that's no points. A couple of bricks down, 5. If the house robot knocks bricks or barrels down, it's no point scored. In goes the ball, 20 points. Can they get beyond Matilda and hit that 50-point marker? Matilda's gone, brilliant stuff. Get out of there, Matilda. Bricks and barrels stumble, the siren rings in triumph. Now they're taking on Dead Metal. 75 points is open there. Go on, get beyond Killerhurtz. No, Killerhurtz playing and pinches come into the large, slips Roadblock and tosses it like some autumnal leaf. They're shugging through the bricks, barrel stumbling too. Good score line here as the seconds seep away. Well done. The boys from Bobnett. The style of champions.
Roadblock, come up to the podium! Wow. Now that was pretty spectacular, wasn't it?
Oh, it was fantastic.
I know you weren't happy in the Gauntlet, but do you know how many points you scored?
No, not
355 points! Well, it looks like you are going to be setting the pace. Give Roadblock a round of applause!
The defending champion Roadblock, or the speedy King Buxton.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Roadblock, top seeds. to the competition when it began. In underneath, King Buxton. Worrying Roadblock. Well, the judges will mark on aggression, don't forget, and also control. Oh, and that's not great control, steering straight into the pincers of Dead Metal. Dead Metal's saw blade there, and also that of Roadblock. The tungsten tipped teeth, fighting and serrating, chiseling, little shove pushes Roadblock back into the PPZ. Now that allows Shunt to the right in Dead Metal there at the bottom of the picture to come in. Roadblock champions look a little concerned. In, up and under King Buxton, but piggyback style he gets away. Now Killerhurtz comes into the picture. So King Buxton thinks better of it and gets out of there. Pushing back on Roadblock, whose siren blares is smoking. King Buxton is smoking and on fire. The engines have gone. King Buxton in all sorts of trouble. Roadblock comes in with a circular saw. Look at the damage done to the wheels there. Buckled and bent, bashed, beaten surely. On the spikes impaled, Dead Metal awaits too. They've got to get out of there now, King Buxton. Well, I think Roadblock's done enough here. The reigning champion surely through.
Are the clear winners? Come up to the podium! Yeah! Well, that circular saw of yours is quite nasty, isn't it?
Right, it's pretty good. I mean, we're very impressed with it.
You seriously bashed King Buxton. Scratches, you sawed the wheels in half. Well, the winners of our last war are through to our grand final. The only thing I can say is cue the applause!
That was impressive, very impressive. And that's changed our mind about turning him over. I mean, just treat him as someone that can work upside down and the right way up. Just stick him on spikes and use the famous saw.
We're just wishing for some black cats to come by any minute.
The first of the battles, Cassius against Roadblock.
Roboteers, stand by. 3, 2, 1. Activate.
Plenty of respect between the two teams, apprehension in particular on the faces of the Roadblock team. But there's early aggression from Roadblock, trying to get in underneath Cassius, and despite what they were saying, there was sense they're trying to flip Cassius, who rides Roadblock. Matilda turns to try and get her chainsaw into position. And if anything, Roadblock just helping Cassius to avoid the chainsaw. And in doing so, Roadblock's run into the pincers of Dead Metal. Here's the problem, that Cassius can't get off the back of Roadblock now. And can't use the traction for that missile-type steering to come into effect. Oh, look at that, though! How sharp is that blade digging into the surface of the arena? Still, Roadblock is pushing and forcing the issue. Now Cassius is away. Has an opportunity. Cassius, ooh, just avoiding. Killerhurtz, and Killerhurtz flipped it. Are we going to see it? Are we going to see it? Yes! We have seen it. They love the buddy off. Let's see it again. Hey! Wonderful stuff. And again, super stuff with that ram. That self-righting ram. Brilliant. Oh, look at this, top of your picture, Roadblock meanwhile is run into the PPZ, it's in trouble, and in comes Cassius. Will he use the ram in the attack? Yes! Roadblock is flipped on its side. Shunt in there, Dead Metal too, and in comes Killerhurtz with the lance. And to the victor, the spoils. Killerhurtz, deadly, dreadful lance, pinning and flipping Roadblock. Matilda comes in, there's the awful pincer. The boys from Bodmin surely know they're up against it now. The house robots are toying with the reigning champions. They're in awful trouble. Cassius comes in and tries to push Killerhurtz away from Roadblock. How typical is that of Rex Garrard's sportsmanship? Time is ticking down, though. Cassius comes in for one more shove to get it away from Dead Metal. Almost getting into trouble too from Killerhurtz. But surely Cassius and Rex Garrard have done enough here.
Come on to the podium! Well, guys, sensationally, the winners of the last war have been knocked out, but you've got to get your robot up and ready, because you're going to be playing up for third place, okay? Okay. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Roadblock!
It's Killertron against the fallen champions, Roadblock.
Roboteers, stand by.
Roadblock and Killertron, no strangers to each other. This a repeat of a battle in the first wars. Roadblock boys controlling this fight at the moment. And Killertron's on the run. It's piggyback time. They're in and underneath Killertron. It's only a question of time. They know it. Killertron will be in for the big, big flip. They're gonna flip him. No, it's all over. Roadblock the winner.
Seconds until you go on. How's it going?
Well, everything seems to be working fine, and we're looking forward to getting out there.
Tactics?
Straight in, straight out. Well, I've said it before, and I've said it again. Straight in, straight out.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
And here they come, straight in, underneath Killertron, but not straight out, not on this occasion. Ooh, there's the axe. And again, they're trying to get the axe into play here. On the road sign on the top of Roadblock. The big question, can Killertron hang on in there? Look at the damage caused by that circular saw immediately. Can I see smoke also? Killertron had that technical problem in its last fight, and Matilda's in, and Killerlock's there too. Killertron turning away, again trying to inflict damage that'll impress the judges. You get the sense that if Roadblock can turn it over, it could be all over very, very quickly. But it's good style by Killertron to get away. Oh, look at that saw! Oh, listen to the noise it makes. Gotta go to the dentist soon. The Sentinel comes into play in the PPZ. They're away from that, but not Killerlot, nor Dead Metal. Roadblock again on the aggressive. Push through underneath Killertron, who gets away. Sergeant Bash parries and dances. Dead Metal goes with Roadblock. Sergeant Bash in on Killertron. There's a flick of the flame. There's the siren you can hear from Roadblock. In comes Shunt. Very tight so far, isn't it? Very close. It's going to be a difficult one for the judges. Both teams have fought so magnificently and in determined fashion through this series of Robot Wars. We've reached the grand final. It's Roadblock, the fallen champions, just ahead on my mark, and in goes Killertron, and it is all over now.
And Roadblock have won. Come on, Roadblock. Come on, Killertron. Come on to the podium. Well, third place, bronze, a podium finish. How do you feel about that?
Well, that was fun. That was good fun.
It was great at the end. They ganged up on you, didn't they?
Oh yeah, it was brilliant.
Are you going to come back to the next war?
Yeah, I think we might do actually.
Same robot or a different robot?
Just knock out a few dents and we'll be back.
Cheers. Give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.